Hello and welcome to you all my dear friends. As always, I hope you are very, very well. Kluger is back here with some more Sim settlements. Fallout 4, Hangman's something, Hangman's Fortress, Hangman's Alley. Building series. I hope you have been enjoying it thus far. This is episode number 3. I am still recording back to back. I just wanted to get one more sort of done and out. While I had the opportunity to do so. So again, your feedback, all your comments will be read as the episodes do come out. I just wanted to let you know you are not being ignored in that capacity. Yeah, and also I really wanted to keep playing because I'm having a lot of fun being back doing this again. I've spent a little bit of time just tweaking some stuff. I built a few minor things off camera. I also did, you know how settlers give you the quest to go and save their mate. They got kidnapped. I went and did that. It was just at Backstreet Apparel, which was a nice, easy, quick run to complete. Also, I just discovered, give me a sec, let's turn our menus back on. Apparently, settlers can spawn inside this area, so I wasn't sure. I hadn't yet researched with regards to where, what are they called? These blokes, you know, the blokes. Like the settler, the raider. Why am I struggling so much to think of this person? Raider scum requires 2, that's fair. Please leave. Yeah, I wasn't aware of the spawn points for this settlement, like at least not in any exact terms, but lo and behold, now I have learned they actually spawn inside this wall, which, you know, for the default settlement size, that makes a lot of sense, but of course, for us this is not so good, so we will plonk in. Because, you know, the whole thing is, right, the entire thing is I'm building as though we're going to get attacked, right, you know, from the outside in, which would normally make sense. Of course, the game, Fallout 4, does not behave in such a fashion, and so we have to kind of, to an extent, work around that. It's an easy fix in this case, of course. We'll just plonk ourselves down, a bit of a Toretto kind of situation. I might even be able to get a little more fancy. Although I don't have loads of different ammo, actually, which is going to be a little bit of an issue, but... do any of these take... some of the easy ones take wireless. Flamer turret. Tell him he's dreaming. Like some of these cheapo ones, for example. Which are pretty funny. The good old pipe rifle turret. Well, look, why not? Let's give it a bash, eh? Alright, that's actually getting wireless power, which is fantastic. I mean, to an extent, I'm pretty much fine with that, because, you know, say someone gets through here, or, you know, it would make sense to try and defend our farms, as it were, vis-a-vis TBH. It's probably even worthwhile while I'm here real quick, seeing if we can fit a scaffold. I don't know if a 2-wide bloke's going to fit here. We'll give it a go. I think we might be a little tiny bit out of luck. I mean, it's close. It's almost the right size, but just not quite, you know? Man, that's a loud boy. But, I mean, see, and the thing is, would this look a bit weird, you know? That might end up looking a little bit weird. Perhaps what we could do... see, this is the thing, right? I came into this with a bit like a reasonably distinct plan, you know? But then, you just get caught up doing all the meta, you know? It cannot be avoided. It's just too enthralling. I'm the victim here, is what I'm trying to say. All these roofs are very large individuals. Well, let's just try. Can I scrap the I don't think so. No, it looks terrible. I was thinking I could possibly make a little room here, but lo and behold, looks like we're marginally out of luck. Also, I spent some time cleaning this up because I thought this would be the next kind of smart place to maybe put some stuff, like a little bit of residential. I was feeling hamstrung slightly in the last couple of episodes by the fact that, you know, we didn't really necessarily have any residential or easy to place residential, you know. We in fact do, because I can start building down these roads and put some external plots in that regard, but, you know, I haven't yet done that. I've also put some basic defenses down in a few spots because I have had a little bit of action just while doing prep work off camera. In no small part because I was down here clearing up, and then 2 super mutant blokes just start strolling down here like it's no big deal. So I've added this pathway thing. This is not the original way this was laid out. I added some of these Jersey barricades and a turret here to help, and then another one down there just in case the spawn points get all swifty on me. What was I thinking? I wanted to find a way to put a turret up here, basically, is what I was trying to do, and then we'll get about placing some more plots. I was trying to think of the least weird-looking way to do it, basically. But I think we're going to have a bit of a problemo. Perhaps if I thought I wasn't recording there for a second. The only thing that bothers me here is that it's just like you can technically get through the door, but I just don't like how it sort of sits. Especially with this bloke here, with this friggin' awning. It's killing me, mate. It's killing me, Smalls. For some reason, I feel like that might even work better, you know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think we're just gonna leave it. I don't think there is really much we can do to make this any better than it is, you know? I mean, we've got this dude defending the outside as well, and I am going to sort of elaborate on this area a little bit more as we sort of get more detailed about it, essentially. So, without further ado, whoops, I always have a habit of doing that. I fail to go back to the actual correct menu. So, anyway, residential. Now we're going to have a little tiny skosh of a problem because these walls are not flat. I mean, that much is obvious, right? So we might have to get a little creative with it. But basically, give them back walls. Essentially, is what I'm saying. You know, it's really not anything, you know, too outlandish. But nevertheless, this is a thing that probably has to exist because, yeah, that's the back wall, whether you like it or not. To that end, though, however, I imagine I'm going to have to scooch this forward just a tad to accommodate for such walls. In the past, I have had reasonable success using Structures SOE, USS Constitution. Those of you who watched my previous series will be reasonably familiar with this meta, because I did use it pretty extensively when we were building Vault 88. How we're going placement-wise, it's actually pretty dang fantastic. So you'll be aware of this particular stratagem. It's a weird-sized wall, though, right? Or am I tripping? That's a weird-sized wall, bro. Well, they're using 2 multi-story walls, perhaps. That could be a thing. At least we definitely have more control doing it this way. If I can just actually get it like... but then it's not being that tall of a bloke. Yeah, they should at least snap to each other. 3 of those is probably good. It's just a bit of a shame, because it does it to an extent... Whoa, weird shadows outside IRL. It's just to an extent sort of kill the aesthetic, which is a little bit of a bummer. I tell you what, we'll see if we can get creative with our plot selection. You know? We might be able to just barely get away with some stuff if we're clever about it. What I haven't thought about, which could be more of a decorative choice. I don't even know where to start, to be completely honest. Like some kind of decoration-y kind of thing. What would it even... Oh, dude, lights will actually look super cool in here. We'll definitely get around to that. But actual proper lights, for sure. For sure. Like, Homemaker might even have good options as well. Another thing I should have already thought of, right? Incorrect. We do this on camera. Like small walls, which I'm probably not going to find in Warehouse, right? Well, that's not terrible. That's not too bad. I just wish they were half as wide as well, you know? Calm down. Look at this lighting glitch. It's not terrible. I just hate how it sits away from the wall. It is in fact killing my soul. What about, like, is there shipping container parts in here? There's just gonna be all the different kinds of shipping containers, right? Yeah, classic. Maybe this, actually. Yeah. This could be a thing. Oh, yeah, that could even be a thing as well. Lookin'. But look. Just which one is tall enough to handle this? Right? I know this is not going to snap. This is, look. This is not really conducive, as they say. But that looks better. To me, that looks better. It looks more sort of incidentally set up, you know, a bit more rough, as it were. I suspect if I select my plots cleverly, we may be able to get away with this. So let's try it out. Let's have a bit of a play around, and we'll see what we can acquiesce. But yeah, for the time being, what I might just do is just scooch a few of these in, and we can sort of cross each of the bridges as we come to them, depending on what we get. Because I'm happy to let them sort of randomize and just sort of see what comes out in the wash. Okay, so we can easily fit 3 in here. I might put one on the opposite side just for a little bit of variety. Being the spice of life and all that good stuff. Don't even trip. Right, very good. And then this leads down to here, which I've also sort of taken the liberty of mostly cleaning up. Weirdly, this blew my mind hole just a little skosh. Look, we've got an individual living in here.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Nah. I had no idea that person existed. It completely blew my mind. That's when I got attacked by the super mutants, by the way. I talked to that lady and took a bit of a stroll. Oh, that triggers the event. Excuse me? Wow. So rude. Okay, we got Form 1 destroyed. No, he's dead. We killed him. Okay. Holy smokes. Okay, we learned a thing. That's fine. What do you got, mate? Punishing light. Look, sure. I'm just gonna scrap it anyway. Look, these individuals did pretty admirably, right? Hello. Oh wait, no, enter. Yeah, it's fine, mate. It's fine. Such a Rudy. Yeah, get out of here. Stop tarnishing my areas. Nice. Alright, cool. So, I'm guessing they spawned inside the vicinity. Which, again, is not sort of, you know, super surprising given, given the situation. We will persevere. Now, let's see. Oh, Vault Catwalks, get out of here. Possibly, look, I'm just going to have a quick skosh. I wish these blokes would actually load in, though, you know. I'm looking for some, like, just nice small individuals. Now, that's actually snapping. That's interesting. That's probably too elaborate for what we're looking for here, but it's nevertheless, it's worth having a little peek. A little bit of a peekaroonie, you know. Metal walls, you know, like, I'm just checking through Homemaker because I'm hoping it will sort of specifically offer some unique... see? This is what I'm talking about. Again, we're probably not going to get snappage, but it's just for the sake of having the meter attached to something, you know. It's kind of cool. You know, we could sell it in a roleplay sort of scenario. I don't see why not. Because, you know, it's just oh, that actually snaps. Wow, he's done it. Because, you know, they needed to mount to something, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Actually, don't. This one's too tall. Hang on, we're gonna have to turn object snap off, and just like do a bit of a manual skosh, because like having them lower to the ground does look better. You know, we can kind of ignore it, and I think this will look less crap once there's actual plots here, which we can spawn in, but we need jobs for people. So, man, I tell you what, the time flies recording these episodes. It flies. We're already, according to my clock, about 15 minutes in, which is rude. I mean, I'm happy because I'm enjoying it, but in terms of keeping the episodes concise, it's a bloody challenge, mate. Elis is a freaking bludger, mate. I tell you what. So yeah, but look, I deleted. You may not believe it because of the beauty in which I've built this, but that's not the original scaffolding that was there. I can't remember what the thing's called. There's like a fire escapey kind of thing that lives there. I built my own because look, it just had to happen. It works pretty well. I think it looks decent. I've got it coming all the way up to here. Oh, we got roof access, so we could easily put, I don't know, maybe some industrial up here. I don't know. We've got, the world is our oyster, you know. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, that's a bit of a bummer. But look how much access we have, you know. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty dang hot. What I was actually thinking of doing, I mean, we do have to sort of make all this work while we're here, actually. While we're here. This is forming towards a point. Slowly but surely, believe it or not. Is that going to be too short? I reckon that's a little bit too short. But I think we'll be able to get away with this. I would dare say. Because that sort of outwardly facing it all, I would be surprised. I would be very surprised if that was a problem. But it's screwed through here. And then, I don't know if I want to go over here or over here. They're both pretty awkward. I'm not going to lie. Oh, God. Yeah. Wow, okay. This is rude. Makes me want to go that way instead. But look at the friggin' access we have, you know? It's pretty bonkers. Oh, listen. We could just bridge over that way. Perhaps. Dunno. It's being pretty rude. See, all these little unforeseen circumstances, this is what causes the problem. You know, I'm trying to be efficient here. Believe it or not. I know you will be fooled by my actual efficiency that's still occurring, but nah. Yeah, look, I tell you what, let's just see how far does a two-banger reach? So we can sort of just do something like this. Don't want to be too precise with it. But what I'm doing, to make a tied point, well, what I'm trying to do, rather, have I got object snap on? No. We might just be able to get away with another set of stairs. Nah, that looks terrible. I'm trying to get to this front corner here. Okay, this is pretty good. Because I was thinking of putting a defense plot here. It could be really, really cool to plonk like a sniper tower, or you know, one of the small martial plots could be really dope. Where was I? I was here. Yeah. This is how my brain operates, yo. I am a master deviser of all the plans. Don't even trip. Now I probably will come back at some point to try and make this look a little better. With regards to how this is sort of like not very structural. It's very not structural though. On that side we can make it work. Oh no, actually, because we could bolt it from that side too, right? Because I can use the I've remembered where these are now. Structures, wood miscellany. Actually, that almost could have worked, you know, but it's fine. I'll do these real rough just to sort of give you the rough picture, you know. I mean, most of the time we're not even going to look at this, so... I mean, you could even call me ridiculous for doing this, but... Look, we're playing realistic hardcore mode. Or something, I don't freaking know. Right? Yeah, you would just build, you'd chuck in the support whoever the hell you saw fit, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, just chuck it in. That's believable. It's dangerous, but it's believable. Alright. So, sim settlements. Martial plots. I think you want them facing this way as a general matter of course. Right? Probably. This is just such a great vantage point, you know? Like, this is sentry strats. He or she, whoever's up here, will be like our overlooker for this whole sort of main boardwalk area. It's so cool. Listen. Will the person working up here fall to their death? Probably. You think I care? Nah. They'll need access this way too. I think that would make the most sense, and then come around here. Yeah, I'd say so. Power while we're here. They probably want... Oh yeah, I got Seance, so that's cool. They probably should need more power than this, but in case we want to power some other stuff while we're up here, you know. Don't even trip. Yeah, I know it's unoccupied. Please, Gib. Let's see. Factory security, that's a new one I haven't seen. Sniper tower could be cool, though it might get a little too tall. Defense mound turret tower could be interesting. Wicker scarecrow. I think sniper tower makes the most sense. It's going to look almost a little bit ridiculous, just given the height we're already at. But like, look, why the hell not? Why the hell not? How are we going for time? Yeah, look, we're doing okay. I think if we come in around half an hour an episode, we should be all right. Again, this isn't the YouTube meta, but look, I'm just making it for those interested, you know. I ain't trying to game the system. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's a long way back, though. It's a long way back. But look, it does the job. We're going to fall to our deaths at least once doing this. At least. Alright, cool. And now, finally... I can actually bonk the spawn settler button. I did bother to install this mod, believe it or not. So cool, solid. They'll take up the defense plot. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Hello. Yeah. What's your name? Caroline. G'day. You've already got a sniper rifle. I like you. You are prepared. We also got attacked from here, funnily enough. Believe it or not, this sentry got a bit of action. Some bloke had the gall. This bloke here had the gall to come all strolling up like they just friggin', you know, like they own the place. Oh, and I did change this as well. This is all sandbags now. I think it looks much better than it did before. Don't even trip. The lowering that's probably worthwhile as well. Ah, jeez. Object snap though, because if you can sort of hide the scaffolding, it does look better. It does look, it does look better. Yeah. Clean. So, Caroline, you have lots of places to live. Nah. Excuse me? See, I want to delete this because this is going to keep happening. But, it also looks good there. I don't want to remove the original sort of boundaries that form OG Hangman's Alley, you know? Because I need to put a stairs on this side. Okay. Because I have respect for the place, you know? It's a cool place. And then we go, yep, Just following the correct pathing. Cool, that worked. Very good. Is this pathable? Yep, good. I wonder how long Caroline's going to survive for. Because if by some miracle Caroline can path in this direction, look, I've managed to kill a few settlers in my time by abusing height limits and not adequately putting in safety rails. It's fine though. Now power is also, it's not becoming an issue, but I haven't really thought about the layout vis-a-vis where to put all the power. Caroline, mate, we got houses for days. What are you doing? See, interesting again that none of these blokes ended up coming up saying they were homeless, which is pretty weird. Just take a house, why don't you? Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, I can't delete this truck. I tried. I can't do it. It's real rude. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to be putting our power. I haven't really thought about it. I could put it up there, at least put some power up there, but we need a central point for it, I feel. I just don't know where that's going to be because we're doing a very hodge and or podge. And it's a little bit of a bummer because I like having just a central point to refer to, and then, you know, you can just keep spamming more power in as you go. Which is, it's pretty solid to do it that way. Yeah, see, that's not going to work because it's got wall-mounted stuff. It does look cool. Though, we could possibly cheese it by just going Homemaker and, like, give it another skinny wall, you know? I quite like that idea, actually. Just like one of these real ghetto ones. The most ghetto setup ever, you know? It's actually really good. Hang on. No, this one's better. This is actually excellent. It's a little bit more work, make no mistake, but I think it's worth it because it gives the place a much more sort of bespoke kind of feel. You know, they're just standing stuff up as they need it. I might try to find a way to make these look bolted to the wall, but you know, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. So we're just gonna have to sort of acquiesce with that. I also realize there's no way to path here, and this, I don't think that goes anywhere, so I don't know what the point of that is. So maybe that could be a cool place to put some power for the time being. You know what I'm saying? What's this? He's got a bottle cap mine just chilling? Excuse me? Oh, what have we got in Homemaker power? Oh, right. Durr. Yeah, no, it does have generators. Small fusion. That actually aesthetically kind of works, but we'll steer away from that for now. Oh, what we could do, I can't believe I didn't think of this. Wind power out on the waterfront, of course. Does that actually fit, or am I having a laugh? I think it actually fits, kind of. We're gonna have to pretend it's kind of sunk in under the straw there, but don't even trip, my doge. Good defending, Caroline. You're doing a good. Because we're gonna have to run power all the way through here, you know. It's not gonna be anywhere near enough, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's what I am saying to you. And then, you know, put a power line here. Now, we didn't even get to the other bit that I wanted to work on today. Maybe let's do a brief introduction to it. Classic scope creep from Clugs. But, look, I want to go over it. Because I think it's going to be really super cool. And, now, as long as these connect. Beauty. Yep, we're laughing. Alright. Just sort of run these down like this. You know? I don't mind it being slightly askew. all part of the aesthetic. Hello? This is gonna run, yeah, classic. Oh, God. Kluger with the foresight. So it's not completely just ruining the path, you know? I know these don't necessarily need power at level 1, but I'm just trying to get it out of the way while I'm acquiescent, you know? But yeah, I was going to have a look because, dang, this place down here is really cool. And I think we're going to make it like a little underground water market. I don't know how to describe it, but I think it's going to look really, really cool. If we do something like... and I might sort of, to an extent, finish this off camera. But just to give you an idea, warehouse floors are what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, these look nice and waterlogged. But nah, we're gonna put these individuals in. I think it's gonna look really fantastic. Yeah, something just sitting above the water. And we might even actually. The thought just occurred to me that we could possibly even okay. Make this into like a rough kind of structure. I know I'm pushing a bit close to the wall, but I want to see if we can fit. No, we can't. Okay, so we might have to narrow it. All right, and do a 2x1 kind of deal, if that makes sense. Which will still fit internal plots. It's not a big issue, but it's just not as big as I'd hoped, essentially. It's fine. Ricky, some of that one was for you, mate. But yeah, if we connect that up and sort of make this like a doorway, that could be really, really kind of cool. And then just run this all the way down. Actually, these probably should face this way so it looks more consistent, right? Yeah. Are we slightly? I think we're slightly off kilter here. Right, but we can go a fair ways down. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's atrocious. And probably call it there, I guess, or make a little entryway where we cap it like that. And I want to try. I don't know how. I'm gonna try build some kind of retaining wall here that blocks us in. I don't know what that's going to look like, at least not yet. But I think that's going to be really, really interesting. Kind of, I want to, like, what I'm trying to go for in my mind is, how do I even describe it? Like almost like a, I don't want to say secret society, but you know, kind of have it still as an accessible waypoint, I suppose, or thoroughfare for the settlement, but I might throw this back, and now I realize I just ruined the alignment, but what are you gonna do? You know, have it so it's still sort of an accessible pathway, but
shit's got ambush all over it.
Raiders though? Yep. Get me out of that, please. Hello, please. Rude. See why we needed to freaking set up some defense? Wow. This is not a feature of this area, and I think I'm gonna make it like it's got to be like a seedy like entertainment slash like shopping district, you know, for sure. But yeah, look. That's why we need the wall in here. Yeah, no, look, I'm gonna just... Whoops, no, I didn't want that. Oh, for goodness sake. But we'll cap it like this, I think. That's fine. That's fine. So I got the lineup pretty good now. So please leave. But yeah, we definitely need to cap that off, and I'm actually seeing, and I'm actually like happy about this, as weird as it might seem, that we are seeing pretty regular activity. That's kind of why I chose Hangman's Alley, because there is a sort of, it is kind of, I guess in a sense, central to a lot of the goings on here in the Commonwealth, which is pretty cool. I might actually have to put supports. I don't know how visible supports will be, but scrapping raiders is actually the best. Yeah, it was quite an intentional choice because it gives it a feel like one personal gripe I've had. Are they kind of visible? With some of the previous series I've done is there has never been much of a threat in terms of getting raided and that kind of thing, which is a bit of a shame because it is actually a kind of fun aspect, of course, to playing this game, and it kind of tests the mettle of your settlement, so to speak. I could have been using the big ones. Friggin' idiot. It's fine though. Now I'm gonna put another one up there. It's not really visible, but it's just sort of gives you the sense of it actually being supported by something. But yeah, cool. And we'll tap into here. This is still like accessible. Yeah, cool. Awesome. But yeah, look, we'll leave it at that. I will try and finish this off and show it to you next episode because I'm sure you don't want to see the entire building process.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good, Caroline. You did a good work. Thank you for helping me not die. That was fantastic. But yeah, look, so progress has been made. And we're gonna look. I'll just get to where it's better lit so we can actually get an acquiescence of what's going on here. But there you go. We did some stuff. We got some plots placed. This is kind of how it just tends to go. It's a very involved game. But my friends, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you as always for watching. I will try to not make any more episodes until I've seen some of your comments and feedback. But yeah, as always, your suggestions and feedback welcome down below. Otherwise, leave a like on this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. This is Kluger, and you have a great day.